Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good ball. That is Stuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk tries to clear. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Robertson. What a throw in. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose. That's another chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Maldini. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying...
Oh, it's come off the upright. Now the cross. And this tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruyff. Bellingham. And this is great chance! He's delivered all right! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, 1-0 the score. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Beckenbauer. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Out of play for a goal kick. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Mackay. And here's Batistuta. Cruyff. Beckham. And the counter is on. It's played through for him. It's Van Basten! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
Oh, what a mistake! Batistuta! Bellingham. Messi. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is... Can he finish? It's loose now and they want it in for the pieces! Griezmann. And they can counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Adams makes the interception. Cruyff.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that has put paid to that. Beckham. Griezmann. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good ball over the top. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Now he's got space here. Adams. Cannavaro. Bellingham. Beckham. Guti. It's Batistuta. Now it's Mackay. Mackay has got himself a free kick. Now it's Batistuta. Van Basten. Messi. Cannavaro cuts it out. Adams. Maldini. Hops for safety.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Adams calmly anticipates. Griezmann. Van Basten. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Bangladesh really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely?
And now,
possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 4, Mackay.
So off we go once more.
Johan Cruyff.
Oh, red, nice interception.
Guti.
Can he get it through? And the finish! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves.
Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. Well, there's the clearance. White. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
That has been knocked clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Here's a player who has defined a generation. Rakib. Messi. De la Cruz. Cruz too strong, too smart. Rummenigge.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Beckham. Looking for options for movement. He's away! Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Neymar. And he's got his cross in. Rijkaard can get it clear.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to mix things.
Shot, surely! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This match was 61,052.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Messi ready to try one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stake.
Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front! Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bellingham. And it's Griezmann. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Rummenigge. And he's heaved it away. Griezmann did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's on his way. There's the shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's gone for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Griezmann.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
Rummenigge. Chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Rummenigge fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he thumps it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Threads one in. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the number on the board is 3. Searching pass he's played there. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Van Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Stadium gate. Kindly remove it.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. The action has already started. Borussia Dortmund have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he thumps it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space.
Frank Rijkaard's present.
Griezmann! Brilliant from Griezmann!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's Griezmann! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Great vision. The ball looks a good one. Maldini. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bellingham. Adams. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Can he get it through? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Adams is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he can clear it away. That pass isn't the best. Now, what about a counter-attack? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Griezmann, and this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckenbauer. Adams. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mackay. Mackay! Off the post! Van Dijk is there to clear. Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Cruyff, a true great in every sense of the word. Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mackay. And the ball is out of play. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu. Now it's Batistuta. Rakib. Here's the team's great visionary, Guti. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Griezmann. And this is Van Basten. Cafu. And here's Mackay.